It pulls him into a world that he thought could never exist, and so his investigative journalism background, if that's a sentence, compels him to find his brother and takes him into the underworld of the cult, which is also a hit TV show and has this sort of underground fan base that is committing all these murders. So he's a journalist who goes to uncover the mystery of the cult.
But that's kind of what started me thinking about the premise of Cult was, I thought, okay, Farscape's just got a big sci-fi adventure show. Fans are all very wonderful people. But what if the show that everybody was rallying around wasn't something as benign as Farscape, but was something darker, a little bit edgier, and what kind of fans could that draw? And that's kind of where it all kind of began. That's where it all began.
I think that's what's so interesting about the show is that's what it's about, and I don't think I've ever seen a show that's about that before. I mean, it feels really unique and like nothing I've ever seen on television before.
But essentially, when we've reached the end of the first season, we hope to take you on a journey of the Inside Show. So when you're watching it, much like in the pilot, I mean, we believed in it so much we started the pilot with the Inside Show. Not just for the mislead purposes, but to also say this show's really important to us, and we hope that the ride you go on in this show is as exciting as the ride on the Outside Show.
Each show and it has to be subtle enough where sometimes they will blend, and sometimes you won't know what's what, but the audience will know. Because first of all, once you set the tone, and they'll know when the actors are playing their characters and when they're not. People are smart; they'll be able to differentiate between the two.
But yeah, Matt is like, on the show he's very serious, obviously his character's very serious, but he is very goofy and funny, and we spend as much time laughing in between takes as possible because we were really tired and stressed. So.
Do you get sucked into it, or is it too new?
I don't know yet. I think they'll play that. How deep will he get into it? Will he get pulled into it all the way? Will he be able to save the day, find his brother? I don't know yet. We've only shot the pilot. That's the only script I've read, so I don't know what happens next.
But we do plan a huge interaction with the fans of our show. It's so hard to get people to tune in these days that what excited us was the idea that there was a built-in marketing hook to the show. And not that the marketing of it is ever going to trump the content. The show will always be driven by the content, but the fact that there is a marketing feel to the show, or an ability to sort of a natural extension is the best way I put it. We love the idea that after all these years of watching TV, maybe right now in 2012, TV is watching you.